like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape. Cuban Rick, that was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw these songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. This one deep into the landing zone, returnable from the 2-yard line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. At their own 28-yard line.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Viking 18. Count alert.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And some nifty running here as they'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
18 Cardinal.
Richardson going to move him around.
Unlock line. Unlock. Let's go.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You talk about this Seahawk defense.
Well, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
60 Bobcats. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. 18 Pioneer. 79 Brush. Ready.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. That's caught left side by Hardman. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
And now an audible huddle here into something else. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60.
Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Ready! Cougar 19!
Richardson looking to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 8 there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Again, it's Richardson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
It's 4th down.
And this one is right through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the 1st down.
Ready up! Panther 60, Panther 60, down! 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick! Hurt! Hurt!
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A gain of a yard.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the Eagles' 42-yard line.
On the ready. Bronco switch. Bronco. Go check. Go check. Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
44-yard line.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Okay,
Third
ready?
and 12.
Ready?
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Got it.
So a
Ready?
tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. Down the right sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Jason Myers now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right?
Saquon Barkley, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are once again back in front. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 10-7.
Seahawks 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game. Plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Seven Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
First down 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready? Go! Crackle 80. Crackle 80. Ready?
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, good luck there as a ball carrier. You get handed that football, look up, oh, there's a big D tackle ready to swallow you whole for a loss.
Yeah, you kind of count on your guys to give you at least a little bit of time, a little bit of space to try and maneuver, but not on that one. And when you have a defensive tackle who is that strong, that agile, he's a lot to deal with. Sometimes you have to double him, and sometimes you're not able.
Let's get it.
Who's trying?
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now it's Richardson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7. After one, 17-7 the score on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it as we resume action. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Ready, set.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Up, alert, alert. Set. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will be a Seahawks 1st down as the tackle made here at the 36. The Seahawks at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On the double.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Back to throw. Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check smash, check smash. Go street. Dragon 60. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. They'll set up to throw. They'll try and do this himself. And that's going to be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is taken at the 18. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a...
Down the numbers. There he goes. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Aubrey now for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Seahawks 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
Get it. Ready.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Finding room at midfield. Down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down at the 25-yard line.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Let's get it.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
18 Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
70 Timberwolf.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll try and do this himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They get this out quickly to the left side. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but there he goes again. He's on his way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles continue to pull away here in this first half. Aubrey now for the PAT.
And the lead is now 24.
Next to score, Eagles 31, Seahawks 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Bronco 80.
Now back to throw. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's second and
Let's go now.
At the 47-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Hurry, hurry.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some space here. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Seahawks are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, that's a good-looking rookie right there. I love how he let the play set up and then showed that explosiveness that I saw on tape in college. Remember I showed you the clip of what he was doing and setting up blocks, and then he would just go? We saw it on that play right there. That one was fun to watch.
The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good, and that'll make our score 31-14 now.
Eagles 31, Seahawks 14. Michael Dixon to kick off.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight, 19 Lions. Dragon 60.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Locates Hardman for another catch. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First down, Philadelphia.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, ready.
Here's Richardson to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
And an Eagle first down.
Ready, ready. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Check, 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 check. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cup 19, Cup 19. 19. 79 Broncos. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Ready, set.
Here's 2nd and 10.
That's 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
Now Richardson.
This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Seahawks 14.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
They'll throw now on the final play.
That is incomplete.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They're going to look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Go street. Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Come on. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 8, Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals.
They'll try and throw for it here. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup that Bronco 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Looking to throw. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set.
Hands it off out of the gun. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 78 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
18 reps. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now, faster.
The Seahawks, first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
The 6-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime and sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
First down, Eagles.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here we go. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
I would say just add that one to the total of big plays he's already made here in the first month of the year. You've got to think the front office and the coaching staff have got to be excited about what they've seen so far and really excited about what they expect to see down the road.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Ready.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
Here we go. Rig alert. Ready.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Ready.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Cowboy 8, go!
And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Richardson going to change the play here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. Cameron Latu, his first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Aubrey now for the point after. And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
Makes the score Eagles 45, Seahawks 20.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Okay, break.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
Ready?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Ready, ready. 60, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Muslim free near the 40. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Here's a give up the middle. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
On the ready.
2nd and 10.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Come on, come on. Ready?
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here now, a 3rd down and 8.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
This is out quickly to the right. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Got it. Ready? Go! Warrior 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Viking 18. 79 Broncos. Panther 60.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, lay back.